The persecution of Biafrans is worse now than it was in 1967. So Biafrans really have no choice but to seek a different political and administrative arrangement to guarantee their fundamental basic human rights and to guarantee their safety and the safety of their children and their property.
One has argued that the persecution of Biafrans is more worse now than 1967 that culminated into Nigerian Biafran civil war. That Biafrans has to have no other choice but to defend, of course, their existence and posterity by seeking for a political arrangement and government that will protect their basic fundamental human rights and existence. Do you agree with this position?
Ever said that the persecution of Ndigbo or Biafrans are more worse now than before. The man really said the truth, because if you watch, there's no declaration of open conventional war, but the war that's going on now is still war of ethnic cleansing that the Nigerian government are still preparing against Biafrans, mostly the Igbo-speaking tongues. Now, if you look at it, this is a systematically killing. Okay, look for it. From 1999, Obasanjo took over the power. When Mozob started, the Nigerian governor in Imo State called Achiniku Denwa kill. He killed in Onimo local government. He killed in Owerri. Then after that, other killings take place. You will see even in Anambra, the Nigerian governor in Anambra State that time called P2B massacre, killed the agitators under Mozob and cast them into Oji River. Over 1,000 bodies float on the sea, on the water. Now, from that time up to now, they are killing. Remember Health Bridge on Asia. Remember Mkwao Junction. Remember CKC Aba. Remember Operation Pattern Dance 1 and 2 and 3. Remember Crocodile Tears. Remember all those days. Operation Crocodile. Now, if you see, they're still killing now in checkpoints. They are still killing now in going house to house through the governors of Imo State, through the governor of Imo State, Nigerian Supreme Court governor of Imo State, also Dimbwa, hopeless, also Dimbwa, with his Ebubagu. They are killing. They are still killing now through Asidukubo and his boys, Asaware. They are still killing now through repentant Boko Haram in Nigerian army uniform. They are still killing now through Fulani herdsmen and land grabbers. And if you watch, only from 2015 to now, is it how many years? But the past one lasted only for 3 to 4 years. But this one have lasted up to how many years now? 10 to 15 years. From 2015, if you are counting. The only time you have break was only Jonathan regime and the Yaradua regime. The late Yaradua, whom Jonathan succeeded, and Jonathan regime is where you have break in the killing of Igbos and Biafrans. Have you seen it? So if you watch, and apart from the war that caused blockage to blockade Iguacha seaport, we are not able to get things from there now. Since war ended, there have been a total blockage in the air and the sea against Biafrans. Now, how did that total blockage come out? Immediately the war ended, they abandoned Iguacha seaport, known as River State Seaport or Port Harcourt, as people may call it now. Now, there's a blockage in Warri Seaport. There's a blockage in Koko Seaport in Edo State. There's a blockage in Akwa Ibom Cross River Seaport. They blockage us up to today. Now, if you come to air blockage, there's no international airport in Biafra land. Port Harcourt International Airport is not functioning. Enugu Jonathan regime upgrade to international airport. It's not working. Imo Airport was built to standard international airport. It was not working. Is it this Krota that Ikwikwi will Obialo pour his own time in Anambra is working? Nothing is working. Then if you come to land blockage, there's no good road in, call it south, call it southeast, call it Biafra land. There's no good road. All the whole federal road in this area were abandoned. Erosion take over everywhere. You can see that the marginalization and the killing and the inhumanity now is hotter than that one. That one go and declare war openly, but now there's no war going on openly. But it's worse now than ever before. Have you seen the blockages on the land? The blockages now giving us checkpoint every 6 meters. And there was no road, good road, and they still putting checkpoints, blockaging. Have you seen it? That systematically, Nigerians are trying to do what? To subdue Biafra. Not only subduing Biafra, but to ethnic cleansing and take off our God-given blessed land, the land that is filled with milk and honey.
Isn't that an allegation to some extent?
It's not an allegation.
Could it be politically, of course, motivated just to silence the entire Biafran or the Igbo people from, of course, regarding their former positions?
Not politically this is a origin. It's in the habit of Nigerian. It's in the habit of their blood. It's in their bloodstream. They want to accomplish the wish of the first terrorist man in Nigeria, Usman Dafodio. Usman Dafodio was the first terrorist in Nigeria. He instituted what they are doing now, followed by not Oloshoyinka, this man, Taisho Larry advice to Awolowo. Taisho Larry is part of the problem of Yorubas in discrimination. Taisho Larry wrote to Awolowo, North don't have the capacity in IQ to rule. North cannot rule, but the Easterners can rule. The Easterners have the ideology. The Easterners are good. Never allow the Easterners to near power because they will take over. And ally to North because they don't have ability to rule. They don't have the success to rule. So that you push Easterners off and to use Northerners as ordinary people to grab the power for the West to remain in power, for the West to be more beneficiary in Nigeria, which is what is going on now. You see why I say it's in their blood, it's in the blood of they, both North and West, to do what? One way or the other, to make sure they silent Easterners. Now, West, the Yorubas will like you to be a slave to them. The North, according to the order of Sumadafodio, will like to wipe you off and acquire your land. Subdue you, not only subdue you, allow you to live and be a slave. They will subdue you and do what? Total cleansing. Even the Hausas are more lovable. Fulani love more Hausas more than Igbos or Biafrans. And they themselves see us as a people whom should not live, whom are a terror to them, who will not allow them to achieve their goal in Nigeria. Therefore, they feel that if one single Igbo man remain, is still a problem to them. Therefore, they have to wipe them off. They have to wipe Biafrans off. Not only Igbo man, both South and South, whatever you call yourself, they have to wipe you people off.
Don't you think that the greatest enemies of the Igbos are not the Fulanis, are not the Hausas, not the Yorubas, but the saboteurs within the Igbo extraction or political sphere who has betrayed the cause of Igbos, of course, for several decades for their personal benefits?
You see,